Item number 5, rules and regulations governing city council meetings, presented by Tara Locke.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. It's weird being on this side instead of down there. So tonight I'm bringing back the second reading and adoption of the rules and regulations governing the conduct of council meetings and proceedings and business. And so we're amending the order of section 2.1.02, order of business, and section 2.1.04, rules of conduct, and there's a couple other minor language changes. And so the rules governing the order of business has been in the municipal code since 1991. And so it's about time for it to be updated. And having it as part of the ordinance makes it kind of rigid and not flexible. So what we're also proposing is to adopt a resolution that proposes an order of business. The reason to have something in place that we can move around with helps the city managers and the clerk's office be able to put agendas together. And so we did add a couple things to this. One of them was you have the opportunity for the agenda modification approval at the beginning of agenda in case you want to move things around. And then we have the future agenda items. So those are our two new types of agenda items. And then other than that, it's just kind of a rearrangement. So if council is happy with that, we can adopt the resolution, or if you have any changes, I'll be happy to hear them. And then the other one was for a resolution was adopting the Rosenberg's rules of order as part of a resolution instead of part of the ordinance. Ordinances, again, are very rigid, whereas the resolutions are flexible. And so Robert's rules, which was different than what we had adopted, is 700 pages. And how to make a motion doesn't even occur until page 100. And so Rosenberg's rules is extremely simple, and it's more real world. So here is another list of just notes that are listed as part of a cheat sheet for Rosenberg's rules. So what I'm asking is to adopt an ordinance amending the Yuba City Municipal Code sections 2.01 through 2.06 of Chapter 1 pertaining to rules and regulations governing city council meetings, and waive the second reading, and also to adopt a resolution setting the order of business and parliamentary procedures for city council meetings. I'm happy to answer any questions.
All right, good job. Thank you. Any questions from up here? Any member of the public care to comment? All right, back to council.
Through the mayor.
Yes.
On this, thank you for bringing this, Ms. Locke and our city manager. Spending some time with this, I'm very well versed in Robert's rules, and Rosenberg's basically is a simplified version of that'll help. The only thing that I ask, and we have had a conversation about this, is all of our commissions, city council, will have training on Rosenberg's, because the problem that we have is we can enact whatever set of rules we wanted, but the problem we have is many people don't understand how the rules work, and the rules are there to make sure that everybody's voice is heard and not to be abused, and I want to make sure that the proper training is going to be occurring.
Yes, Councilmember Shaw, we will have a training for all Brown Act committees in the city of Yuba City, which would be the City Council, the Planning Commission, the Parks and Rec Commission, the Senior Advisory Committee, and the Youth Advisory Committee. And we're just trying to logistically put all their schedules together for one night of a spectacular 2-hour training session on the Brown Act and Rosenberg's Rules of Order. And those will be the two main topics, and our esteemed city attorney will be presenting that. And we're going to try to do it in January or February, no later than February.
Who's bringing popcorn? That was a joke, I'm sorry. With that, Mr. Mayor, if you don't have any other comments from the council, I will make the motion.
I get public comment real quick first. If anybody would like to say anything on that? Nothing? All right. Oh, yes. Cindy, if you can come up here. Forget it. All right. All right, go ahead.
Okay, through the mayor. I move that we adopt an ordinance amending the Yuba City Municipal Code Sections 2-1.01 through 2-1.06 of Chapter 1 pertaining to the rules and regulations governing city council meetings and waive the second reading. In addition, I move to adopt a resolution setting the order of business and parliamentary procedures for city council meetings.
Second.
All right, first and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None. Thank you very much.